Hey, so let's get into it, man. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about man Sharica, man. What we think about Sharica? We seen you know, no, not taking anything away from Julian Alfred. She won that 200 when they raced with 22:16, but we all seen when Shericka got her the Olympic no, not the Olympic champion, the world champion, because the Olympic champion is Elaine. Do we think that she's going to be able to? Do we think it's a cramp? How serious do we think it is?
Me personally, I don't think it was a cramp. just from the facial expression, I dealt with hamstring issues all my whole career, and that seemed like it was a little more than a cramp. So it's gonna be tough. I know what's like 2 or 3 weeks out from the 100. Yeah. I think it's gonna be extremely tough. Not saying she can't do it, but I think it's gonna be extremely tough to come back full throttle.
I dealt with that in 2016. I had a hamstring injury about maybe 3 weeks before the trial. Somewhere around the time for her, same thing. And it was more than a cramp. You know what I'm saying? It was like a strain, but it was, if I had time to rest and really put therapy to it, I just could land the plane right on the runway, get into the Olympics, and go out there and compete. And that's what happened. But therapy had to be almost around the clock. Yeah. And I think that's what it's for Sharica too. If it's more than just a cramp, that the therapy is going to be a daily routine. She's not going to lose fitness because she's already in incredible shape. So if anything, it's going to rest the rest of her body. That when she gets out there, she's going to be ready to run once again. But she got to make sure that hamstring is able to hold up. Because if she's going for tall orders, if she's going out to try to get an Olympic gold, which she is, or even try to break or thread in the world record once again, she needs that hamstring to be 100%.
Yeah.
I think with her, it ain't gonna just you. Everybody know once you have an injury, man, or once you test your hamstring, it ain't so much. Yeah, you could get the treatment, but you still, that mental side still is scary because you're scared to hit the gas for real, you used to.
Nervous. Yeah, you're nervous. You got to get. I feel like she's gonna have to get that out in practice. I don't know if she'll be able to go back, home and get some extra work in before the games, but you have to get that, just for the mental, get that out in practice. You know what I mean?
And that's the hardest part, because the body could heal, but if your mind don't feel I'm good, boy, you're not going. You're not going because you're scared.
It's two factors too, because one, she's gonna be running in third gear because she don't want to press it, and then two, she has to run around a turn, so it's gonna put even more. That centrifugal force is gonna put even more pressure on them hamstrings, boy, especially coming off that turn. So. I think right now it's just about testing a hamstring, see what it is day by day, and then keep on going at it, and then try to test it before you go. And then, you know what I'm saying? Put the prayers up to God, man. See where it takes you.
We're going to see where she at, though, because she's doubling. The 100 is first. The 100, I think, is on the second. So we'll definitely see how serious is it when in the first prelim of her race. We'll definitely see.
I think she'll be ready though. I think she'll be ready. I ain't gonna count her out, but I definitely don't think that was a cramp.
Did y'all watch Sprint? Y'all watch her segment on Sprint? It gave me a lot of clarity on who she is, because she always comes off quiet and she comes off slightly intimidating. You know what I'm saying? She's like that kind of woman that's gonna punch you in the mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the facial expressions, yeah.
So it's watching her in the documentary Sprint, it was I saw the pressure on her to be the next. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think sometimes when you have to be the next, it's almost premature, with exiting of Elaine from the group, and then Shelly Ann breaking away, and then her being the only one in the group. It's all right, you up next, your turn, you the GOAT. What you gonna do? You the head honcho, you the chief. I think that pressure of not only her within her camp, but also the country of Jamaica. She's the next generation that's coming. She's the leader. And that's what they're going to put her as. That in that Sprint show, that's what I saw. I saw a young woman who loved what she do, but she felt uncomfortable with those pressures.
Yeah. But she got a good group coming up behind her, though. You know what I mean? She got a good group coming up behind her with Tia Clayton. You know what I mean? The Clayton sisters, one
Yeah.
running 10,
That's
10
the
8.
that's the young girl. Yeah, she looked good.
Yeah, run
Yeah,
10 8.
she
She
made,
got
she was second. Right?
she got Alana Reed. She got Slowly. She got all those young girls coming up behind them. Now, the only concern is, when them girls go to run the 4x1, they're not as strong. I don't know how that works out with America right now because America is spinning on all cylinders. What y'all think? How they 4x1 going to fare against USA without Sharica if she is injured?
Without Sharica? Oof.
Without Sharica.
I don't know. It's gonna be tough, man.
I think it's gonna be tough for them to even podium. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
100%.
Because now you got to look at other countries like let's say Great Britain. Great Britain got Dean Asher Smith, they got Nita over there, so they got a good squad of ladies who matured and started working together. They're gonna be ready to go on and get on that podium again. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a tall order for those ladies over in Jamaica if they definitely lose. They lost Elaine. If they also lose Shericka, that's gonna be a tough battle to
Yeah,
get
it's
on
gonna be
that
tough.
podium.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough because do they have enough firepower?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like if they lose Sharika too, like do they have enough firepower to get the job done?
Listen, I feel like they need all three of them to go with the USA, bro. It ain't even a close contest. Like you could remove one of those girls and they still powerful. You got Shakari, you got Gabby Thomas, you got Melissa Jefferson, you got TT Terry, you got Tamari Davis, you can put Jenna Brandini. Like, bro, you could plug and play and still like roll like low 41 on that 4x1, possibly 40 point. You never know. Like with their country having like the youth girls, you would have to have like maybe two of them at 10-8. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're gonna be able to remove somebody like the Sharica or Elaine, like that's two big blows. But I mean, hopefully, Shelly Ann gonna be the vet of that 4x1 group, and she gonna call the duty. Them girls gonna stand up for her, man. She the vet. She gotta.
Oh no, yeah, they'll fight. Like
yeah, they're gonna fight to the
either
death.
Either way, they're gonna fight now. Like they're gonna battle for sure. But do they have again? My question is, do they have enough firepower?
Yeah, I wouldn't say so. Not without Sharica, but Elaine, I was like, okay, maybe with Tia stepping up and dropping them times 10-9 and 10-8.
Yeah.
But then after I saw Sharica, I was like, boy, Jamaica might be in a little bit of danger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe in a little bit of danger.